your dues. I ain't got nothing to lose. Already tied up the noose. Am I even dead to you? Yeah, or am I invisible? Am I even dead to you? Yeah, or am I invisible? I'm so damn scared of you. Yeah, I just stay invisible. I'm so impaired by you. Yeah, swear it's invisible. You really can't see it. I wish you could see it. The way I've been feeling, I'm way off the deep end. I'm drowning in sorrow, I'm here barely breathing. Can't wait till tomorrow so I can repeat it. I'm throwing back a bottle of Patron again. Drunk, I'm on the floor, I'm not at home again. No one's even gonna pick up the phone again. Back inside my head, I'm all alone, condemned inside my mind. You know it in pennies by my side. The words you wrote can feel the lines. My bloody nose and burning eyes. See through, my heart is yours for your dues. I ain't got nothing to lose. Already tied up the noose. Am I even dead to you? Yeah, or am I invisible? Am I even dead to you? Yeah, or am I invisible? I'm so damn scared of you. Yeah, I just stay invisible. I'm so impaired by you. Yeah, swear it's invisible.
Perfect picture. The stars are out.
Merp. Hello everyone. Welcome to another stream. Make sure mic's all set up. Okay, there we go. Meep. Hello, Kibo. Oh my god. Where'd you get those emotes? I love the shaking butts. This is my favorite probably. It's amazing. I love it. Anyways, so what was I gonna say? My brain just died. The butts distracted me. Dang it. Yeah, I get those sometimes too. Like I'll just follow someone, and then, or even ones that I've unfollowed, or haven't even followed at all, and I'll get ones that are like that. You could turn off the ones that you unfollow or have never touched, but it's just like weird that they have that. Hi Kate, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you both are doing well. Cat. But anyways, yeah, so today we're gonna do some more modeling. I don't really have any plans for other games, but we might just play something like simple. I have Fortnite updated this time, so we can play Fortnite if we want to. Or I got some other games too, like Deep Rock Galactic if we can play, or even some other ones. I got some other games too. So, or more Cult of the Lamb. Cult of the Lamb's pretty fun too. But yeah, so we're gonna do some more modeling. Oh, jeez, I did not mean to do that. Oops. Okay, we're good. Let me get my display capture on so you can see what I'm looking at. So my idea for today was to work on a sword for my character. It would be like flaming, stuff like that. Oh, speak indeed. So this sword I was working on, but then I realized it was kind of like too close to the reference that I was referencing, which I'm guessing these, if I remember right, were from Final Fantasy or something like that. Why you gotta throw stuff at my face? How dare you? So yeah, I'm gonna probably just scratch this idea and actually look for some more references. But most likely, yeah, I'm just gonna scratch this and hold do this. Also, I learned something new about Blender, and I didn't know about this. So I was looking at this, and I was like, when I cut these out, they kept on having these weird shader issues and stuff like that. That's why I'm showing my love. I should really make like a better one, like boop commands and stuff. We do have head pats. That is a command too, Kiro, if you didn't know. So you can do that one too if you want. Or bonk. I think bonk still works. If it doesn't work, then I'll have to fix it again, which is kind of annoying if I have to, but it should fix itself, but I don't know. But anyways, as I was saying, so there's some shading issues, and I was wondering if it was just Blender or if it just was something that was just wonky. And no, it is not Blender. It is just because, well, I mean, it is Blender, but it's also because I have so many faces that are being made here. So if I go into edit mode of this cube or whatever, let's say. Oh, it's not gonna show in cube, is it? But those are expensive. I dress up in cheap. Yeah, fair enough. How much did I make the head pats? Oh, I did make them pretty lot. Maybe I'll make them cheaper. Here, I'll be nice and I'll make them cheaper. Let me make them cheaper for you. Just for you. They'll be on a discount. Not that. Headbats. I don't know why they're that expensive. I think it was because I just kind of expected it to be very expensive. We'll make them 100. Ah! Look at the cutie drove stuff into my face. Jesus. Thank you for the look, Debbie. Hope you enjoy your stream too. Yeah, I made them 100 now, so if you refresh the page, it should be cheaper now. Still very expensive, but it's not 200, so it's about like 25% off. See, love should be expensive, bully expensive. I made bully cheap because I wanted to someday, I haven't got around to it, I wanted to someday make it so you could throw 1,000 at me. I don't really want to play Echo right now. Tabby. Bitch, that should be expensive. There was oh. My brain is dying. Brain gunder. Oh my Jesus Christ. No, I don't have to. No, I'm good. Should probably be my freaking Discord, but eh. It's fine. Oh, did headbats work? I didn't get to see. I don't think they did they? Why do I have to reset that every freaking time? It's so dumb. Let me fix it. Shit. Okay. So dumb. So dumb, I call it. I don't think it did work, did it? Oh, it worked. Okay, okay, good. I just didn't get to say it, but thank you for that, Bets. I appreciate it. How much points do you have, Kiro, anyways? Anyways, as I was saying, with like all of this for a while, 1.4K, oh, I see. Well, not much, but still a lot. I don't even know who has the most. I wish I could see who has the most, like, points in general. Oh, I have a pie on my head now. Ah! I have a pie on my head. God damn it. I'm trying to explain things. I can't concentrate with you guys. Usually my chat is like dead as hell, and now like today when I'm modeling or doing something really boring that no one gives a shit about, everyone starts coming in and starts doing stuff. It's just funny. I love the logic of algorithms. It's always funny to me. I know you're all friends to me basically, but yeah, still, I appreciate all the redeems and stuff. Anyways. I was going to explain that, okay, so if I simplify this, let's say I actually make this so it works. The problem with this, and I have to redo this on the new sword, is when I cut out holes, I want to make it so the cylinder doesn't have very many faces, otherwise it's harder to fix things like that. So the shading issues, the reason why they're like this is there's a lot more faces here it has to represent, and then it pinches the object with a lower poly face. Like if these were like super polyed, like to the point where they were like these, it wouldn't pinch. It would just basically be normal and look fine. But for these, I would have to move them, so I would have to press, well actually, I would have to merge, wherever that is. I forget where it is. There's something about like, it's not that. Is it over here? There's something about like merging, but I can't remember where it is now. Oh my god, there's so many things. There's one for merging vertexes, but I don't remember. Oh, options. Oh, there we go. Auto merge. So there's auto merge, and what you can do is, like, if you take this face, for example, you can double click on G, which means it will only move it on that line. And as you can tell, it basically merges to that one, but then I can just be like G, and then and see how that like fixes it, so it's not as bad now. It still has this because these are not very great. Oh my god. You're silly, Kiro. God, that's an ad. I see. Get away, ad. No one cares about you. No one cares about your car extended warranty. But yeah, so we can use G and move it to that. And already that's looking a little bit better. I might need to merge these together. Maybe. Maybe that's not the best idea to do. Actually, no, that actually works. Never mind. That's a lot better. Oh my god. But my thing is, if you merge those, let's say, does that create problems for other things? Because I was looking up a video on how to like fix things like this, because I was like modeling and just kept on having problems with it. There's many ways of doing things too, so I don't expect anybody to be perfect and being like, oh, this is what you do, because there's many different ways. Also, I do gotta remember that in the options thing to turn it off when I don't want it to be merged, because I know at one point I'm gonna use it and be like, why is it merging 100 times? But as you can tell, there's not much of a shading issue as much as it was before. There's still a shading issue because of these and stuff, which I'll have to fix eventually. But yeah. Also helps if you had less faces used, so I wouldn't have to fix that much. But I think for sword wise, I'm still debating sword ref. Let's just see some ideas, cause see, I could just go for a simple pointy one like this, or it can get really like spicy and get like weird shapes like that, where it's like such. I also want to make it a short sword because I want to have like 2 swords on each hand, so it would be like dagger kind of thing situation, but not like super small. It'd probably, yeah, short sword is probably what I need. Yeah, I don't think there's any other names for swords that are not short like that, I guess. I don't know. Like, so my idea was that I was going to do a sword like this, where it has like a crystal, but instead of like a crystal in the middle, it would be like cutouts of different types of like orbs, and the orbs would have like a panel spear. Well, on Quest it's going to be a lot less quality because they don't like particles and stuff like that, so it would probably be just a glowy sword. But on PC, it will have like fire particles that are coming off it. So, and I also want to make some colliding things too. So when it collides with each other, like the 2 swords hit each other or hit something else, it'll either do like a cling noise or and like a little particle that, like, you know, acts like sparks coming off it and stuff, which is not too hard to make. But a lot of it is made in Unity, like in the Unity part, because that's all the colliders and contactors and stuff like that. Most of that would be fine. It's just making the actual blade and the fire particles. I'm still wondering on how to do that exactly. Because I could either add another square or like another layer on top of the sword that would have like a shader that has fire particles, or maybe I could just add particles to it. That'd probably be easier. Ah! Banana, I think. I think that was banana. Something. I have no idea what that was. Yeah, there's many ways of going out with this, but I don't really know what would look cool, really. I mean, it could be just something simple, like that looks really cool and such, like this. It's just I don't want to copy it fully, because obviously people would be like, "Oh, is it from Genshin Impact?" And be like, "Oh, well, I wasn't trying to make a Genshin Impact, but it's actually a Genshin Impact that I referenced, you know." So I probably have to find something like this, like swords that are just drawn, just for details in general and how to draw. Some of these are really cool though, like this one's kind of cool, like it looks like a wolf, or maybe a dragon, I don't know, something like that. I kind of like those. I kind of like the idea that there's like a dragon. I don't know if I like the blade very much, because that would not do anything if you were fighting with it. Something pointy like that might, but I feel like that would be like if you were just using a toothpick. But I get the idea. It's supposed to be like this, so it looks like it's like fire. It's from Sammy's Impact. I mean, I could lie, but I don't like lying about things. That's why I like when I use my Kita, or not Kita, my Diwali. Like, there's some things on there, like the egg and stuff, so you can place around. That's not made for me, and I say that. I don't be like, oh yeah, this egg was totally made for me and stuff. Like, no. What the heck is that sword? How would that even do anything? It looks like a long sword, like one of those big, like Final Fantasy kind of swords, but then they got broke off. That's kind of cool, but not logical. It's cool, but not logical, because that doesn't work like that. But I mean, I could make a sword that like turns. Ooh, it could be a moon. Ooh, I just now thought, instead of doing orbs, I could do like a moon in the middle that glows. Ooh. See, I'm getting ideas, and I just, yeah. Reminds me of Raven's great sword from League of Legends. Yeah, probably. I don't know much swords from different games, so if I referenced a sword that was drawn from a game and it didn't say or anything, then I don't know. A lot of swords kind of look the same. It's just when it gets to ones that are like really detailed and stuff, like these, where they're like pointy and curvy and just non-sword like. The rest of the sword gets used with mana. Ooh. That'd be fancy. I also don't know if I want to go for one that's curved, or one that's straight, or one that's like an arrow, where it's kind of like really long in the beginning and then pointy in the tip, or if I want to make a scythe kind of thing, or an axe sword's kind of cool. Axe would be kind of cool. Yeah, there's just so many different swords. I just want to make it look cool with like particles and stuff coming off it, and like I wouldn't say it would be fire, but it would kind of be like an ice fire, I would think, or a purple blue kind of fire, because I wouldn't match it my character, or my style of my characters and stuff. So I kind of like the dragon idea. This dragon idea with the where it has like the blade, and then like the blade is like this. But I don't know exactly what that would look like in 3D. Like, would it look flat and then just pointy on these little bits and stuff? Or would it be like an actual like round like a round thing, like a cylinder kind of thing, where it's actually like just a literal, it looks like if it's like a furry hat, a furry hat that's over the sword blade. I don't know, I guess I'll just pick one and just go with it. That one's kind of cool. Other than it being a little bit off and curved, I don't know if I like that. But I do like the idea that it like has like a cool staff where it goes, it's like twisty. I go do that. Who wonders when I can draw stuff with Timber? Well, if Timber makes his model VRM, you can technically, I could share screen, or he can use his camera that he has as a virtual camera, and it will basically show his model, and then I would set to put the media down here. I don't know exactly if you could draw stuff at him exactly, like through my stream. You probably have to do it through his, but whatever you draw, it would draw on my screen too, because that's how it works and such. But yeah, so we're gonna save this sword reference, and I think I'm gonna do something like that. So yeah. We're gonna make a new one. I've made like 3 different kinds of swords, and I regret doing it, but at the same time, I can't really figure out an idea that works. I also love learning new things, so that's also the other thing. So let me drop this in here. So yeah, we're probably gonna reference, I mean, I kind of like that one too. That one's kind of nice. Ooh. But that one's kind of cool too. I don't know. I like the idea of this one. I mean, we could combine these. I could do this as a blade, or as this as a handle, and this as the blade. Because that blade kind of looks really cool. And with fire around it, ooh, that would be super cool. Okay, anyways, let's get some modeling done, since I'm just blabbering off and also not really doing anything. If I was being commissioned by someone, they'd probably yell at me by now. Okay, you can move everything, but that's not what I want. Right. Oh, I forgot to turn on the music. I forgot they had to add. It was an id. I think I'm gonna work on the blade first. Let's go Z there. Yeah, we'll call this or not blade. Blech, I can't speak. Handle. That'll be the easiest part, or the harder part to make. But I think for this like a little strip part that goes below, might use a cylinder instead. I just don't know how I'm gonna do that. I would think that would probably be a separate object, and then I can use a bowl that will cut it out so it makes it look like it's like rope. There is a array modifier, I think it's called. No, it's not the array. What was the one that was? Oh, screw. Screw isn't one that I need to figure out how to use because that would be perfect for that. Also, yeah, let's get rid of a... I'm just gonna actually, instead of using a cube, yeah, I'm gonna use a cylinder, that'd be best. We're gonna rotate this on the x-axis 90 degrees. And then G, Y. But yeah, how you doing, Kiro? I hope you're doing well. We're gonna scale this on the Y. Scale this down. Move it on the Y. Okay, so that's about the base of it. And then I have no idea what this part is. I'm kind of confused on how it works. But I might just do a orb. Or like just a big orb at the bottom. Ooh, or I could do the tree. No, because I wanted to do the crescent moon, like right here. So I guess that would just be an orb. Yeah, we'll just do an orb. Let's get like the basic shape. Or actually, I could probably extrude that out. We'll just do that, yeah. So we'll extrude it. To lie down, so you went live on my phone, so I turned in, and we'll wind it down for visualization. Nice. Well, I hope you're enjoying yourself. What the fudge? I don't know what happened there. Okay, so this. And then scale this out. It's gonna look a little wonky for now. I do need to scale this down. Maybe add another loop cut here. Scale this out. What the heck happened here? That was weird. And then we do another loop cut. Scale this out. I always, yeah, that's fair. We should probably play some more games together. It'd be fun. Okay. So now we got like a orb kind of weird thing here, which looks cool. That's like the handle bit so far. And if we smooth shade this, that's what it looks like in general. I'm thinking this part is gonna be like a little bit shiny, I would think. Maybe I could put a panel spear on that part, but there's the handle so far. Now for this bit, I'm trying to figure out how that would play out. Also, I think this is more skinny. I need to skin this down a little bit. So let's scale. And then scale it on, nope, not that axis, scale on the y-axis. Okay, now that's about even. The image is kind of a little bit off, but it's fine. So now for the array, or the other modifier, I gotta learn how to do that. So how does, what is it called, screw? So we got screw. Let me add a I think it goes by a circle, and then you can add a solidified thing, and we'll quote unquote make it. I think. I don't know how that works. I don't think I ever really messed with that kind of thing. We're at a circle. Or let's just play it around. Let's do this. Okay. So we got a circle here. We're gonna rotate this on the, I don't know, z-axis, I guess. 90 degrees. That did not do anything. Rotate 90 degrees. Okay, so we got a circle here. We add a modifier. We got a screw modifier. Okay. Okay, so
Don't miss the Lithia Motors pre-owned super sales event. Choose from over 7
choose from nowhere, because we don't care, and you should go away. Okay, so don't do that. That should be 1. Or 0, whatever it was that. What is this? Okay, that is not at all. Okay, so this only does a circle. No. No. Flip, calculate order, space rating. I'm trying to figure out how this actually works exactly. Let me look it up. Screw mod and Blender. How does this work? Teach me your ways. Okay, that did not help me. It's supposed to do that. So why is it not doing that? Oh, is it because it's in the center? Wait. Okay, so let's just get rid of this for now. And we do screw, and then we move it over to with the X. Nope. Move over the X-axis. There we go. And then we tell it to. Nope, that did not change anything. I'm very confused. How the frick does this work? How does one make it work? Okay, let's see.
What's up, guys? Justin here with the CGEssentials.com.
Oh my god, Jesus.
Odd.
Okay,
Just
get
make
it.
sure
Get
order
it.
to create,
Okay.
It's made up of edges. So, if we were to look at objects that are basically like rotational,
What the
direct,
heck?
right here.
I just want the
an axis
basic screw. I
rotating
don't
this.
care
Let's do a
for.
Shift A while you're up. And I'm going to go ahead and delete my keyframes. And so this next option is the screw option. And so basically what that means is that right now,
So you have the angle and then you have the screw, right? That doesn't. I mean, it looks cool, but that's not really what what I was trying to do. What? I mean, it's cool and all. Just don't get.
this is
Yeah, I just want a basic screw. I don't
Go to
care
our
for
op-
that.
I'm getting a different result.
Okay.
And so a cool thing that you can do is you can adjust your object origin to a different point in order to get a better
Oh,
result.
okay. So yeah, I figured
let's
it
do
was
that
going
thing
by
we
the
did before,
origin.
where we go to our options, and we go to our transform, and we set this to affect only our origins. So what that means is now
Okay. So now if I do options, origins. Ah, there we go. But that does look very flat. Holy crap. Ay ay ay. Oh. Oh lord. Okay. Oh, yeah, I gotta tell it to not be. Also, why is it so flat? Can I make... Oh, okay, so you can change. Is it because the circle is facing a different way? What happens if I do that? Nope. Yeah, it's like, it seems like the circle has to turn, I think. Let's do edit mode. Let's rotate. No, actually that wouldn't work. I would need this. Rotate 90 degrees. There we go. Okay, so now it's more circle. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Which is what I want. But I feel like I need to switch the origin, or I need to... There we go. So that's what I want. And then I need to scale that. Oh, not that. Scale this. And then you got yourself a loop-de-loop. And you loop-de-loop and pull. And your shoes are looking good. Okay, I think that's good. And then we can scale this out. And then we can add more. Maybe. Why does it look so, like, wrinkly? Is it just me? I feel like it's, like, wrinkly. Oh, it is wrinkly. Why is it wrinkly? Why are you wrinkly? Because of how many... okay, I see. So we probably want... Let's go 160. Yeah, that's a little better. We got a spring. Yay, I learned. Spring. Spring. Yeah, that's way too big though, still. So if we rotate this 90 degrees... See, it does that. Why does it do that? When I do that, it rotates it, like, is it because I have to, something is not right here. I'm thinking it has something to do with the fact that the circle, like the original circle, is facing a different way. So if I change the circle, let's say rotate this 90 degrees. No, we're not. That's not what I wanted. Okay, rotate 90 degrees. There we go. That's better. Okay, so now if we scale this down, hello there. Dan Garrix? That's how you say your name? I'm really bad with names. I'm sorry. Welcome in. How are you doing? We're just learning how to make freaking springs, because I've never made springs in my entire life, apparently. Why is that? Oh, because it's nowhere near the origin. Oh my lordy. Why are you all the way over there? Oh my god. 0. Just put this all at 0. There we go. Danny Tiger. Oh, Danny Tiger. Okay, I see that now. My brain read that so bad. I am so sorry. I see that now. My brain is big oof. Oh lord. Models have killed my brain. I'm sorry. Oh no. But anyway, sorry about the name butcher, but thank you for coming in. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. I shouldn't butcher that hard. Holy crap. Ugh. Let's do this. Actually, I'm trying to figure this out because I'm very stupid. So yeah, if we do more of an angle or more of a screw, it should widen it, yeah. So that we can move this down. I don't know how much of a screw I need, and also I kind of want to make the circle thicker, so I should probably do that too. Yeah, we can change the screw a little bit less. And then let's do edit mode and change that, which would be on the x-axis, I think. Well, look, I already had to go back because that was a slur, and I swear to God it isn't, and it was just Minnie's name made up long ago, and think about it. But again, he didn't give me a second to read. Oh, no, I wouldn't ban you. I've seen worse names out there. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you or anything. I just didn't know how to read it because I'm really bad with names in general, and like I don't take names really that bad unless it has like the N-word or, you know, something that would be easily banned on Twitch or whatever. But I do know how you feel. My name basically on Twitch used to look like it said Crazy Piggasm, and there was a person that was not very happy with their stream, and I came in to say hi, and they just instantly banned me, and I'm just like, okay. So yeah, I get you. But no, I don't usually ban people for reasons like that. That doesn't usually go well or do anything for me. But yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Yeah, let me get the music going again. I just was watching a video and I forgot to turn the music. Okay, so there's like 3 different things you have to do with screw. You have to change the origin, and depending on the origin will depend the screw size on like how wide or how far it goes. And then you have like the screw itself, which is how much it like extends like the spring, and then you have like the angle, which is like how much it does of the screw, which is insane. And then you have axis, I guess, that turns. I just woke up. How are you? And what's this? So I'm working on a sword. And it's not like for any commission or anything, which I hope someone can commission me someday. But I kind of wanted to make a sword for my VR chat model, where it kind of has like flames coming after it, and like it like has physics and stuff. So depending on if you hit it with the other sword or you hit it with like another person's body part, maybe, I don't know if I'll add blood to it. I know a lot of people, they usually add like blood particles when it hits something, but I know a lot of people are very sensitive to phantom touch, so I don't tend to usually do that. But I still could add what do you call it, brain gopher, the like clinging of metal kind of particles and sound, at least. So when I cling my 2 weapons together, it will make a sound. But yeah, not too crazy of modeling, really. Just trying to get the spring to fit with the cylinder that I have right now. But But yeah, not much. Should probably scale it in just in here. I think it needs to be. Yeah, that's a little better. But I don't want it like fully in it. But I kind of want to make it have grooves. I'm sure there's a lot easier way of doing this, but I kind of want to mess with the screw tool just because of, yeah, it looks cool. Screw tool is cool. But yeah, not much happening right now, really. I will probably add. Does that have a face to it or no? Because I might. Well, first I need to add more to the screw because it's still kind of a little less than what I want. That's about it. It's a little too much. Should probably get rid of this reference or this thing. Okay, so now we can move this over just a hair. So let's go GY. A lot of it I can hide probably, like these circles or whatever, but I might have to move it after. That's probably gonna be so many polys. I really hope that's not too many. I mean, we can check actually. Let's do this. Apply, and then G. It's not too bad. But I want to make it as smooth as I can. That should be fine. If it's too many polys and I put it in Blender or Unity and it's like, ooh, this is too much for the avatar, then I'll just simplify it. But for now, it's probably the best it's gonna get for smoothness wise. I didn't really follow this really, kind of did it my own way, but I'm not gonna copy it fully. I also want to figure out how I want to make this. So I think this would probably be a flat square, and for this little, instead of doing a ruby here, I wanted to do a crescent moon that would like glow. So I think maybe these could be two separate parts, maybe, I guess. Would probably be best. But yeah, this would probably be, I would do a mirror modifier just to make it easier probably for myself. Because I want to make these both simple, like, probably reference this one most likely and then mirror it on to the other side. So, I'm gonna call this circle I'll call it like the rope part. I'll merge most of these together after, but yeah, just for simple sake. So we're gonna add, oh, I'm gonna edit both, oops. I'm gonna add a cube. It's gonna be huge, because why not? G, Y. I might have to extend the handle a little bit more. So let's go G, Y. And we'll just put it at least here, like in the middle of it. And then, but anyways, we got cube. And I think it should start. Actually, first let's move it out of the way. And let's do modifier, mirror. And then we move it to x-axis. I don't have clipping on. I forgot. I should probably also get rid of this side so it doesn't make any weird mesh there. Oh, not vertexes. Not what I want. Okay, so now they should merge together. So if I do A and move this on the x-axis, these should collide, which they do. And we probably want to scale these down to probably like there-ish. And we'll move this point to about like there. And that's an ad. Hello. Go away. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is that. G Y. We'll just scale this, and then we'll move it down. Move this G Y, and then we're just gonna extrude this out to likings. Actually, I could. It should be fine. So we'll scale this, and we'll put this here. Put this about there-ish. And then we'll do a loop cut so I can make this look pointy. And we'll just move this out, like right there. I also forgot that the rod wouldn't be technically fully curvature. It would be technically like a little bit flat. What's the excuse? Well, I get something to drink. My sleep schedule is ruined big time. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Well, you get some good foods and some good drinks. Okay, and then we can do let's extrude, but let's do scale out. Nope. Ah, dang it, now it's gonna extrude 2 times. Okay. So that will extrude out a little bit, and then we can extrude it like this. That kind of gives it like a little thing. Also, I think this is also a little bit curved now that I think about it. So we may have to add a subsurface divider to give it a little curvature. And then let's do extrude. And let's do scale inwards a little bit. And we'll move this down. I think I might also make these, let's do mesh, and let's do merge to center. So I guess like a crystal kind of look. I'll have to move those in probably, most likely. That's not a big deal. Also, we might as well make a loop cut. Ah, shoot, I should have did that before. Let's do that before we do the merge. Oops. Okay. Let's do a loop cut here. There we go. And then we can do the merge with all. God dang it. And we'll do mesh and merge center. That's merge. Oh, I said cursor. I'm dumb. I wonder why it's going to the center. I said center and then I clicked on center when I meant to say merge. Oh lordy. I am big bean brain. Okay. So now I got something like that. Which what I think I'm gonna do, we're gonna get rid of that for now, and then get rid of the empty, and I'm gonna grab this and this, and we're gonna, shoot, I'm going to wireframe mode so I can grab all of it. Okay, and then we're just gonna scale it on the Z to be a little bit thinner. So it's like an oval shape. Okay, so now when I do that, I don't know if that's gonna be thicker or if that's gonna be, yeah, well I might actually also, this cube part, we're gonna grab it and we're gonna scale it on the Z a little bit too. And this middle bit's a little off too. Scale it on the Z. Let's just scale it a lot. I would think that part would probably be the most... Oh crap, I'm not grabbing all of it. Damn it. Wireframe, grab this, scale it on Z. Oh, we'll just scale it on the Z, like fully, I guess, then. We'll do that. There we go. And now, what we'll do for this part, we'll add a subsurface, which might make this look a little weird. But we can fix that somehow. Trying to figure out how this would be the easiest to fix. See, the crystal is kind of not as pointy as I kind of want it to be. But if I do just G, and let's do wireframe. Let's grab these, and I guess we can scale it. Maybe that would help. Or actually, it would help to actually grab all of these sides, actually. I would think. Grab these. This would probably help now. Okay, so now if we do scale, let's go on the x-axis so it doesn't. Okay. So now those have more of like a crystal to them. I still think is that too small? Let's see, reference. I guess that's fine. What does it look like if I smooth it out? Oh, that actually looks really nice. Okay, never mind. No, that looked fine. So it'll be like, these will be like pointy bone parts, or maybe crystal parts, I don't really know. No, okay. Oh, who cares? Okay, so now for the blade. So the blade, I wanted to actually reference this one instead of this one, because I thought this one over here kind of looked more curvy and cool. I just hope it fits on this blade well. I don't know if it's gonna look nice. So we're gonna do a copy so that way we have that still in this position. It's kind of a little crooked. I'm guessing these are holes, or maybe could be bolts. I don't actually know though. Let's do sword ref. Not re. So I'm gonna guess it's a bolt. Or it's like those little tiny markings that you. Ooh, markings would be cool too. If I did some like Japanese letters or something. Ooh. That would probably be part of the textures though. I'm gonna guess that it's most likely another part of metal. Because like this one has like the cool like golden kind of like decal plating kind of thing. So that would probably be best for that. So I think for these little bits it would probably be the same. I just don't know how the Japanese letters would work on it though. Compared to like if it was like this blade where I can do like on the side or whatnot. Also, I like this blade too because then what I could do is probably like just this outline around it. I can make it glow and then add like a fire particle to it too. So it will have not only like just the blade by itself and just the normal like outline, it will have like an actual like glowy bit of outline and stuff. I think that's centered. I feel like it's still like a little bit off. It's hard to tell because it's supposed to be like a curved blade. Also, I don't know if it's centered either. I don't think it is. I can't just do the mirror tool because that would just be, yeah. Now for this one, I could try doing a square. I don't think a cylinder would be good. So probably cube, not square. I meant the cube. Oh, I said square. I mean, I could do a plate, a plane, and that would work technically. I'm be right back. Okay, I got some foods. Boop. Okay, nothing happening. Bring Uber. What was it doing? Oh, has make the blade. Okay. Okay. So I think, man, So I'm trying to like, okay, so I'm trying to not, I'm trying to use the reference as like how a blade would work, or what kind of ideas I can get from it, but I don't want to actually just take the blade and be like, this is mine, like this is what I drawed and stuff like that. So I kind of want to make it a little bit different than this, but it might just be the same. I don't know. I mean, this is not too bad, and besides, it'll probably be 3D modeled, so it would be a lot different looking, most likely. I'm just not trying to copy people, because I know plagiarism is not fun. So let's do GY,
Your princess may be in another castle.
and you might be Nad, and I don't care. Go away. Okay. So, let's do wireframe. Let's grab this, and we're gonna go scale on the X. Now I could like, actually, I just now realized, yeah, that isn't, it's not just this part, it's actually this whole thing. So let's do this, GY, and scale on the X-axis. And then extrude. Which, now that I think about it, I could just extrude it out to this and then do loop cuts. I didn't think about that. I learn things every day. And then we do loop cuts here and just extrude it on the X. So that to there and move that to there. No, geez, that sword is gonna be that's gonna be thick. That's not what I wanted though. Yeah, whatever. I'll have to flatten it out later. Or maybe it would have been better. It's not that. Actually, instead of doing a cube, actually a plate would probably be better. Actually, just because that way, if I extrude it out, it won't extrude weirdly. So, I mean, I could extrude on the axis, but it sometimes doesn't extrude right either way. So yeah, it's probably just better just do the plane. Because then I can scale it, or like extrude it, but scale it out a little bit. So that way it's even on both sides, and I don't have to move it as much. Okay, yeah, let's do that. That'll be a lot easier. Okay, where the frick did you go? There we go. Boop. Okay. We'll grab the edit tool. And we will scale these out on the X and move them on the Y a little bit down. Scale on the X. And then we go GY. Scale X. Extrude Y. Scale X. And okay, that's basics. And then what we want to do is just extrude it. Just actually GY. And then we'll just scale this out. it's supposed to be. See, I could put a loop cut there. I don't know if that would be necessary though. Ah! Squeak! Squeak! Hello, Debbie. How you doing? Actually, I think it'd be easier if I moved this on the... Ah, thank you for headbats. And then extrude these out. Yeah, that would work. I'm sleepy. Oh. We need sleeps. Merp. Okay, so I think that will work, but I might merge these. Let's see what it does if I merge these. Mesh, merge, center. So I don't know if that does. Yeah, I think it's better just to have that. Okay. We're making a blade for the sword. So far what we have is this whole bit down here. Which was referenced off this sword, and then what I want to do is I want to use this blade for the handle. I think it'll look really nice. But yeah, then what we can do, we're gonna extrude this out. I think I might just do it to there-ish. And then I'm gonna move this inwards. I think this will just need one extrude. Yeah, they're very unique. They're just sketches, I'm guessing. I don't know if they're referenced off another game or not. Oh, and also for this part, I was gonna put instead of a ruby, I was gonna put a crescent moon. And it was gonna be right here, and it glows and stuff, which would be kind of cool. Actually, let's move that inwards a little bit. Okay, or not. Just do that. I might add another loop cut there. Yeah, that should be fine. Just gonna move this down a little bit though. But now this one's too far. Like, GZ. This is just a base right now, but yeah. Once it's done, oh, actually, let me scale that one inwards a little bit. GX. Boop. We take this, we extrude, boop, and GX. Okay. These polys are not very like simplified, but I don't really care for too much of how many polys there's going to be, because I know there's going to be a lot more polys that I need to fix a little bit. Just the handle by itself has a lot of polys, so we need to fix it a little bit after, but that's part of the process, I feel. Extrude and do scale, so that would be more pointy, and then this will just move just a little bit. But yeah, I do really like these blades, I will say. They're really nice. A lot of this is just going to be really simple extruding, since it's not very much curve. Ah, can't see with this box on my head. God damn it. You'll be okay, I'm sure. If you say so. This song's pretty cool. Reminds me of like a Servari kind of like thing. Let's merge those to the center. Ah, my face. Ah, were you attacked? Okay, there we go. So now we have a blade. So now what we can do is we can grab all this. We can get rid of a reference for now. Ah yes, look how flat that blade is. It'll cut through anything. It's like paper. Looks like a paper blade. Okay, so extrude and then scale on the Z. Or don't do that, that's fine too. Scale on the Z. Okay. Why you know do that? Extrude. Okay, fine. We'll just do this then. Do that. I got all of it. Okay. And then scale. Nope. Scale. Z. Okay, or don't. Whatever. Whatever. I'll just do this. I'll just extrude it out. Extrude the Z. Or don't. Okay. Just a little bit, and then I'll just do a mirror modifier. Mirror on the Y. Okay. Oh, that's not it. Okay, that's okay. Okay, whatever. Don't care. Either way, just give me the blade. Jesus. Okay. Let me get rid of. Let me get rid of the backside. Faces. So now it should be hollow. Okay. So now, if we do that, then we do object, apply, and we got ourselves a blade. Which actually looks really cool, just by itself. Though it's very, like, yeah. So let's add a subdivider. Yeah. It's looking nice. Though there is bits here and there that are weird as hell for some reason. That could also be because that's not okay. I think I know why that would be like that. Okay, so I need to grab just because this is like squared like, so I need think this is just gonna select everything, but and we good. Okay. Welcome back. Hope your food was good. Or if you're, unless you're still eating it, I don't know. I got some food too, so I'll eventually have to get some meat. So we might just do just modeling for now. And then maybe I'll come back and stream more. Yeah. Do some actual gaming. Okay, so now what we can do is we can scale this on the x-axis, and that will give it a curvature, so then when I do subdividing or whatever, or whatnot, it'll look more pointy. Ah! Merp. I need merp. Oh, I'm on material view. I was like, what the heck, why does it look so weird? Why is that? Oh, I forgot that that's gonna do that. So I probably want for those instead to extend out. I think so, anyways. Okay. So if we use go away add. Okay, so then we need to grab these, or don't. Why you know grab? Okay, jeez. Okay, so remove these back. I think. Why is it so forward? Maybe it would be better to bevel it instead of. Let's see. Let's do bevel. That just makes it very pointy. Like, not in the way that I want it either. So we'll do subdivide. We could probably fix it after. Otherwise, this doesn't look too bad. Yeah, some areas are a little bit meh. Maybe we'll have to fix those. I don't know why I grabbed that one. Sounds like some kind of anime scene. Okay. There we go, now it has more point to it. pulleys on that is a little not right, but I can't really do much about that. That part is kind of a little confusing for me still. But otherwise, if I do this and make it smooth, and then the rope, the handle, and this back, that looks really cool by itself. Yeah, jeez, cannot do stuff right. I will move the blade in just a little bit since it did subdivide it a little bit much. But I will technically add that, apply that, and now we got a nice blade. Which I'm actually more proud of this blade than anything. With the Crescent Moon, I wanted to add right here, and I'm thinking for that I can do a cylinder, or actually I could do a circle, or a little like ball, like spear. My brain went through like different geometry shapes just to figure out what I was trying to speak. I can add a spear, and then I can make it really flat, and then add another spear to like cut it off, or maybe a cylinder would probably work too, and it would cut off a little bit of it, because technically a crescent moon is basically just two circles overlapping each other. So it wouldn't be too bad to probably figure out. But yeah, so I just want to get this, I think I'm going to get the crescent moon finished, and then next time I either stream or whatnot, I will basically do some texture painting and some UV mapping. But yeah, I'm really excited with this because this actually looks really cool. It actually looks better than the blade I was working on. But yeah, I don't know if I want to do the crescent moon on both sides. I would think it probably would make sense to do on both sides, but I don't know. I could always do a mirror modifier because it's always going to reference the origin, so I can just move the origin to like the middle of the X and the Y thing, I guess. That probably didn't make any sense. It's kind of in the middle of the X and the Y. Ah! Jesus. Squeak. Okay, so we need a spear. Oh my geez, that's huge. We need a spear, and then we need to flatten it. Which, it probably doesn't need that many... shoot, it probably doesn't need that many for... actually, would it be better... I feel like it would be better if I just do a cylinder, actually, and then just make it have curves on it. Damn, this is rave music. Oh, it is everyone rave. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, this is definitely rave music. Damn, this is like pumping. Well, I guess technically I don't want it.
Tonight is to dance to the rhythm of techno. Let's make tonight a tech room party. With hands to the right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Tech room party.
Okay, so then we can duplicate another cylinder, and then we just need to move it on the X a little bit. Probably want something that's really close to the vertices, so I can just. Probably be better if we scale it down too a little bit. So we'll do. That works. And then we'll do, this is big cylinder, we'll add a boolean, and we'll reference this object. So then when we get rid of this, it should, oh my lord, why? Why does it cut it out like that? Oh my lord. Let me fix this. Scale, nope. Scale on the z-axis. There we go. Okay, now if I get rid of this, it should cut. There we go. Trying to think how I want to do this. If I take this and I add a smooth, it looks dumb. Flat. I guess that's fine. I just don't want it to be that thick. It's kind of a little too thick. And also it's kind of big. Oh, I should probably tell it to apply. There we go. I mean, we could move this on the Y, and it could be up here. Yeah, that would work. G, Z. Or it could cut that out too. What would that look like? So if I do scale on Z. And add a boolean and reference the cylinder and tell the cylinder to go away. Okay, it works, but it also doesn't work because it fricks up the chaser. So I have to figure out how to. That would look nice. I just have to fix the vertices. Well, we'll figure it out after. I think for now, yeah, we'll keep it at what it is right now. Just a little tiny one. But then, yeah, I think next time I'll add little bits for the side, since it was on the reference, to have little bits up here. So I will do that. But otherwise, that is what we got today, and yeah. It's a very skinny blade. I might make it a little bit more thicker next time too. But otherwise, yeah, looks nice. So I'm gonna save this. I'm just gonna call it blade 500, I don't know. Something like that. Otherwise, yeah, this was a short stream. I don't know if there's anybody even on right now. I don't know if Tabby is still streaming or if they're just chilling now. I don't think they are streaming. Unless my thing is being weird, it could be that too. Oop, they're offline. Okay, that was very fast. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't think I really have anybody who can send you guys to. Yeah, I don't really have anybody. Okay, whatever. Either way, it was nice for everyone to come by and chill. I do appreciate. But yeah, I don't know when the next time I'll be streaming. I don't really have a schedule. Like, I don't ever make one because it usually goes badly every time I make one. So, but yeah, if you want to see more content, just, you know, you can join my Discord for getting notifications on either new TikToks, new YouTube videos, new Twitch videos, live streams, blah blah blah, new Twitter account announcements, stuff like that. All the good stuff, you know. But anyways, I will catch you all